cannot believe it is December already. I have not finished Christmas shopping at all. I'm never going to be one of those people that's done by the end of November. So this video is everything that I've bought for the kids for Christmas so far, because there's definitely going to be a few more bits to come. The children's Christmas gift guide I did last year turned out a lot more popular than I was expecting, so I thought I would do another one this year. I'll link to last year's one below because a lot of those ideas will still be very valid for this year. If you're new to my channel, I've got 3 children, 3 boys aged 9, 6 and 3. This video is mainly going to be things I've bought for the older 2. I'm still working on what I'm going to get for Otto and what would actually be a good and useful present for him to have, seeing as he's got so many toys and hand-me-downs for his big brothers. So yeah, this video is mainly going to be for the older 2. So if you have children between the ages of 5 and 10, I'd say there might be some good present ideas in this video for your children. Now, a lot of this stuff is kind of smaller priced items and stocking fillers, really. That being because my 2 older boys have asked for a very big present for their main present from their parents this year. They both want a PC, and that is because they watch a lot of gamers on YouTube and Twitch, and these gamers play PC games which the boys don't have on their PlayStation or their Nintendo Switch, so they are desperate to get a PC so they can start playing these games. So we've decided it would be a good idea to get one because we need a family PC anyway for homework and things like that as they get older. So we are getting them a PC for Christmas, which they're going to be so excited about. But because it's quite an expensive thing to buy, it means that that's going to be their main present. They're not going to get much else apart from things in their stockings and a few little bits that their siblings can give them on Christmas Day. So that's what I'm going to show you now. I will put all the links to the products in the description box below, so check there if you want to find a link to something specific. A lot of this stuff is stuff that I've bought myself, and some of it is things that have been given to me from PRs or things that I've requested from PRs because I knew that my boys would love them. So some of this is gifted. Let's start with books because I always buy the boys a couple of books at Christmas time. So first up is the Horrible Histories Christmas book. All Christmas tells you all the festive facts you've ever wanted to find out but were too stuffed full of mince pies to ask. So this is a book all about facts from Christmas history. My boys love Horrible Histories. They've watched the whole thing on Netflix countless times. They find it hilarious, so they will really enjoy reading this book. This book is called Oi Puppies, and I bought this for Rory, who is my 6-year-old. We have some of the other versions of this book that you can see on the back here. So there's Oi Frog, Oi Dog, Oi Cat and Oi Duck-billed Platypus, and we've got several of these books already and Rory just finds them really funny. They've got a lot of silly, long-winded rhymes in these books, so I thought I would get him the latest one, which is Oi Puppies. And then for my 9-year-old, I have bought the Guinness Book of World Records. We've actually not had one of these books before, but I know he's really interested in this kind of stuff, really interested in record-breaking things and stuff like that, so I think he's really going to enjoy flicking through this book. Looking through my stuff, I've realised I've actually ended up buying quite a lot of books this year, but they're all ones that they've either asked for or I know they're going to love. So yeah, we're having a bit of a book Christmas this year. Next up is this book called Magical Poopy Surprise. Now this Rory saw at a book fair at school and he put this specifically on his Christmas list, so obviously this was a must get. It says on the back, cool crafts, sparkly slime recipes, awesome activities and magical creatures. So basically it's a sort of craft book. It comes with some slime, which is right up Rory's street as well, and there's lots of puzzles, crafts, slime recipes and more. So looking forward to finding out a bit more what this is about when he opens it. For my 9-year-old, I bought the Roblox annual. He's really into Roblox at the moment, so he will love this. And he loves an annual as well. He'll flick through these things for ages, so they're always really good to buy, I find. Alright, so on to what I think, fingers crossed, is the last book. And that is this huge, it's so thick, this book, Animal Atlas by Lonely Planet Kids. Now this looks really amazing. I can't wait to have a look at this. It says on the front, amazing facts, fold out maps and life-size surprises, and it's full of really lovely illustration. Have a look here. It kind of flips open like this both ways. It's jam-packed full of animal facts. So both my elder boys are going to really love this animal atlas book. Okay, so moving on, the next kind of category, which are all stocking fillers really, are card games, something that my elder boys really love playing. So the first one to show you is called Streaking Kittens. Now this is an expansion pack for the game Exploding Kittens, which if you haven't heard of it before, it's just a fun, silly card game, which is probably suitable, I'd say, from about 6 up. It's such a great game. We take it on holiday with us all the time. We play it a lot. And we recently discovered that there are a couple of expansion packs for Exploding Kittens. So this one I bought to put in the stockings because it was the cheapest one and it's a teeny thing. So I think it was sort of like a £5 or something. Next up, we've got this sort of Rubik's Cube game. It's called Rubik's Match and it's a card game. And it says, players race to build the pattern shown on the challenge cards using their own set of Cubie cards. The first player to complete the pattern wins the round. So my kids are going to love this. They love games like this and they can kind of play this between themselves, which is always good when you're looking for something to amuse them. And then I have bought a Top Trumps. They have probably about 12 different Top Trump sets. They love them and it's got to the point where they just like collecting them. They do play them as well, but they just love getting a new one, and there's so many. There must be like, I don't know, 200 different Top Trump sets you can get, maybe more. So this one I got is the Horrible Histories version, which, as I mentioned before when I was talking about the Horrible Histories Christmas book, my children really love Horrible Histories and they've not played this one before. And then the last card game is Tetris Speed. Now, I don't know exactly how you play this. We'll find out when we open it, but they love, in fact, we all love, I'm obsessed with Tetris. Yeah, as a family, we love Tetris, so I thought this would be quite a relevant thing to buy, to put in the stockings. Okay, so we're on to just the kind of random miscellaneous items now. I have bought them, I think from Amazon. These were these rear view spy glasses. So basically you put them on, they look like normal glasses, but they've got mirrors in a portion of the lenses so you can see behind you and spy on people, and I just thought that they'll find these really fun. Just a silly little present, but they'll have a lot of fun with it. And then I've also got them Schmojis. These are just little packets and they are collectible shoelace characters. So inside this packet you get 4 characters and they're all based on different emojis, and as you can see on the picture, you put them on your shoelaces. So my kids will love that. They love any sort of thing that lets them accessorize their clothes, so I think these are going to go down really well. Next up, I've got a little Toy Story 4 blind item here. So you get one of the characters as shown on here. We won't know which one it is until they open it. And I think I probably will give this to my 3-year-old. They all saw Toy Story 4 and loved it, but I think Otto especially, it's probably more for his age range, and also he absolutely loved Toy Story, especially Forky, so I think this will make the biggest impression on him. So here is another blind surprise item, Poopsie Slime Surprise. So it's the same people that I think make the Pooh surprise book that I just showed you, and it says there's 16 plus to collect, and I'm guessing it involves some kind of slime and a little character. So this is going to be for Rory, my 6-year-old, because this is exactly the sort of thing that he loves. We have been sent a couple of footballs from Mitre, which is brilliant because if you know my boys, you know that they love football, and another thing, they are constantly losing footballs over our fences. So this one is a Marvel football and it's a decorate your own football. So I'll just show you inside quickly. It's not pumped up or anything yet, but as you can see, there's the ball. It comes with a set of pens so you can colour it in. And then we also got sent this big football from Mitre, which is an Avengers Infinity Wars football, which again my boys are absolutely gonna love. They love Avengers, they love football, so this couldn't be more suitable for them really. Next up, I have got a couple of things from Smiggle to show you. I just absolutely love Smiggle. I think it just goes back to when I was a child and the beginning of every school year, and I don't think we had Smiggle back then, but we definitely had WH Smith, and I'd go in once a year, choose my new stationery and my pencil case, and just, I still remember that feeling of starting a new page, the first page in your book, with your new pens and your new smart pencil case. And I just think going somewhere like Smiggle these days with my boys and just browsing all the fun stationery that they have just brings back those feelings. So I love browsing Smiggle at Christmas time, and I usually end up getting a few things. So this time we've got this eraser set, which is kind of horses, like fairground horses, so it's pencils and erasers, and this is going to be for Rory, and he's going to really love that. He loves like unicorns and just fun things like that, so I think he's going to really love this. And the other thing that I have from Smiggle, I'm going to have to sit back a bit, is this mega stationery set box. Let me just show you there if I can try and fit it all in the screen. Ooh, just about. So what it has inside is 8 coloured markers, 8 coloured pencils, 8 grey lead pencils, 4 erasers, 1 rainbow pen, 6 gel pens, 6 scented sticker sheets, 6 colouring sheets and 1 pencil sharpener. So a whole load of stuff in there, and the boys are going to love this. I've already tried and tested stuff like this from Smiggle with them, and they absolutely adore it. Next, I'm going to show you this lovely, sweet little advent jigsaw from Wentworth Wooden Puzzles. So it looks like this. So what it is an advent calendar jigsaw puzzle. So I think you kind of make the scene, and then every day you add a new piece, and it's all numbered here as to which piece goes where, as you can see on the top. So I just thought that's like a really nice activity for them to do. Obviously I need to give this to them before Christmas Day because it's something you do in the lead up, but I just wanted to show you this anyway because it comes under the realm of Christmas presents, and I just think it's really lovely and something that can be a nice tradition year on year to do with your kids. I bought these activity books from Amazon for the kids, so I think Arlo, my 9-year-old, will have the Sudoku one, the kids Sudoku, because he loves those sorts of puzzles. And then I've also got a kids book of crosswords, which I'll probably give to my 6-year-old. They'll probably swap and share these anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, they love doing this sort of thing on like a rainy Sunday, or sometimes we take them travelling with us, so it's always good, I find, to have a couple of activity books for older children on the go. So here is something that my 6-year-old in particular is going to love, and also possibly my 3-year-old. It is, ta-da, Frozen 2 light up jewellery. You need to create a necklace with light up charm and sparkly beads, and customise a light up bracelet with pretty charms. So basically you get a necklace and a bracelet, and they light up, and you can customise it yourself, so you choose what goes where and put it together yourself. So a really great present if you've got any Frozen fans in the house, or just fans of kind of sparkly glittery jewellery in general, like I have in my house. Right, so we're on to the last item I have to show you in my what I'm getting my kids for Christmas so far video, and that is it gonna fit? Oh, just about. This Boomtrix extreme trampoline action. So essentially it is a marble run, but it's a marble run where you create a circuit where the marbles bounce off things as well as go down a traditional track. So it's basically like an amped up marble run. My kids love marble runs, so they are going to absolutely love this one that has a little bit of a twist. So you can see the sort of circuit that you set up with all those kind of bouncy trampoline bits. I'm really intrigued to see what this one's like actually once we set it up. So that is it. We've reached the end of everything I've bought so far. I'm pretty pleased with what I've got for the stockings. I think we've definitely got enough there for the older two at least anyway. Still need to do most of my shopping for my youngest son and every single other person in my wider family. But as I said before, I don't usually start until December's quite underway, so I don't feel too panicked about it yet. Comment below to let me know what you're getting your kids, if there's anything I've shown you that you think your kids would love, if there's anything I haven't mentioned that you think my kids would love. I'd love to know about that. And also just how far along you are with your Christmas shopping. Are you doing better than me, or are you also a bit of a last minute person? All the links to the stuff I've shown you will be below in the description box, so go check that out if you want to find something specific. And I hope you all have really lovely Christmases. Thank you for watching. Bye.